Stephanie here, and welcome back to A Very Crafty Holiday. In today's video, I'm going to share a fun and creative way to make a gift card holder featuring the Christmas Crew Santa die set, as well as the Christmas Crew Snowman die set. I'm also going to use the holly berries to dress up our snowman, and let's go ahead and get started with the assembly of our gift card holder. So I have a strip of white cardstock that measures 2 5/8 inches wide, and it's about 8 inches long. You just want to make sure it's at least 8 inches long. We're going to cut it down a tiny bit, but this is going to ensure that a standard size gift card will fit inside. Now what I did is I scored that in half, and I'm going to add some score tape along the edges. I'm using 1/8 inch score tape, which is super skinny. You don't want to go any thicker than this, or you're not going to be able to fit your gift card in between the adhesive areas. So if you don't have score tape this thin, then I just recommend using some liquid glue and putting a really thin line of glue along the edges of both sides of this little pocket that we're going to create, and then just fold it closed to adhere it together. So you can see our gift card fits perfectly in there, but it is a little bit too tall still, so I am going to trim this down. So I just kind of laid the gift card on top to see how much space I would need, and I trimmed off the top area. You want to make sure you're trimming off the top part where it's open already. You don't want to cut the folded edge. So my completed pockets, once I had them cut, scored, and glued together, ended up measuring 2 5/8 inches wide by 3 3/4 inches tall. In addition to the pocket, we also need a strip of cardstock that we can use to pull the gift card out of the pocket opening. So I have a piece of cardstock here that is the same width as our gift card, and I've just scored it at the very bottom to create a little bit of a flap at the bottom edge. And what that's going to do is it's going to hold on to that gift card and make sure that when we pull on this, it's going to pull the gift card up with it. I also made sure to leave it a little bit longer at the top because this is the area that we're going to adhere the hat that the snowman is going to be wearing onto, which is going to allow us to pull our gift card out. And you can see that the little corner edges of our pull tab piece was kind of peeking out above the snowman hat, so I did trim off the corners of those so it would hide it in behind the snowman hat. I added adhesive to that little piece there, and now I'm going to position it on top of the hat and adhere it on there. So I'm adhering the snowman hat only to that slider piece that we're pulling out and only to the very top edge. What this is going to do is allow us to pull on the hat, and it's going to pull the entire gift card out of the pocket that we've created. So you want to make sure you use a very sturdy glue for this so that it doesn't pull apart when you pull up on the snowman's hat. So I'm just going to press down really firmly and pull on the hat, and you'll see that our little slider piece comes out, but I put it on backwards. I realized as I pulled it out, I couldn't see my gift card. Super easy to fix. I just took the little flap and folded it in the other direction and put the gift card on that side. And now I can go ahead and insert this back into our little pocket opening, and it's going to create our snowman body as well as his hat. And we have a little gift card tucked inside that the recipient is going to be able to pull out and reveal. So I'm going to speed up the video now because I'm going to go through the assembly of the snowman. All of these pieces that I'm adding here come with the Christmas Crew Snowman die set, except for the holly, which I mentioned is from the holly berry stamp set. And I'm just going to very quickly add all of these little pieces on with liquid glue. I like to use a little picker tool to kind of pick up the smaller pieces, and I just dab on the glue and add everything on there. You can have a lot of fun with this and change up how you design this because we are working kind of with a blank canvas, and you can decide where you want to put all of the different elements on your snowman. These Christmas Crew dies work really well with our gift card pocket, but I wanted to try something a little bit different where we could kind of pull the top and reveal a hidden gift card inside of a pocket. To finish this one up, I'm using a white gel pen, and I'm going to add some highlight details to all of the areas on the snowman. I just think that it really adds a lot of detail and really gives the project a finished look. I love how it ends up looking when you have that, especially against the really dark cardstock where the white really stands out. And I didn't do it in the video, but you can see when you flip it over, you can see the little pull tab piece. So feel free to die cut a second hat piece and kind of layer it on the back. And that will help to conceal everything in between there, and you can see our gift card fit perfectly. I'm going to show you the creation of the Santa one as well, but I am going to speed it up once again while I assemble all the little pieces. I'm not going to go through the pocket portion again. I created the pocket exactly the same as I did for the snowman, but for this one I used red cardstock instead of white. To create the Santa, you adhere all of the small pieces onto a strip of cardstock, which is going to be his face area. So I used a Copic marker and colored in a portion so that it wasn't stark white. And I made sure that the strip of cardstock measures 2 5/8 inches across so that it's going to fit on top of our gift card pocket. And now I'm going to take all of the little pieces that I've die cut from cardstock, and I'm going to adhere them in the same way I did on the snowman. So we start off with his beard and his nose and his little mustache, so I adhered all of those pieces on. I'm then going to go ahead and put his eyes on and then assemble his hat. His hat has 3 pieces, the main part as well as the ruffle along the bottom and the pom-pom on the top. I adhered that directly onto our cardstock piece, and I'm going to finish him off with his adorable little eyebrows. Oh, and his ears. I almost forgot to put his ears on. I did color those with the same Copic color that I used for his face and his nose, and I'm just going to tuck those in behind and adhere them on as well. So once we've done that, he is complete, so we just need to take some scissors and trim off the extra that we have underneath of his beard as well as around his hat. And now you can see he fits perfectly on top of our gift card pocket. So I'm going to repeat the same process now. I added some adhesive to the top of our little pull piece, and I attached it to the back of his hat area so that when you pull his head up, you reveal the hidden gift card. I finished him off by adding his belt and his gold sparkle buckle, and now I'm going to repeat the same process with my white gel pen and add a bunch of highlight detail to all of the different areas on him. And I just really love how much it brings him to life. Now I decided he needed a little bit of sparkle, so I took some stickles and I'm going to add that to the pom-pom on his hat as well as the trim along the bottom edge. And then I'm going to also add it to the little berries on the snowman. I figured if Santa gets some sparkle, then the snowman should as well. But I didn't really know where I wanted to put it on the snowman, so I decided just to limit it to the berries. Once I had that done, we have 2 gift card holders that are complete. They are super fun, especially for kids. And when you pull on the snowman's hat, you reveal your gift card inside. And when you pull Santa's head up, you also reveal a gift card tucked inside of him. I hope this gave you some ideas on ways that you can create some really fun and unique gift card holders featuring our Christmas crew Die-namics. These would work really great as tags hanging on Christmas trees. You could just add a hole into the hat area on both of these characters and tie them on with a piece of twine. We hope you've enjoyed all of the projects that we've shared this week for A Very Crafty Holiday and that they inspire you to create some really fun holiday crafts this year. As always, I appreciate you being here. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.